what happened last time, gang?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, you're free of duty.
Yeah, I'll do it this time. Sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, last time we check off, we got teleported to another place, which is in the castle of Barovia. We got there confused and gathered our thoughts. We moved towards the hallway, which we see a weird door with a handsome man with a beautiful hair on the left side, another door in front of where we came from, and a stairway on our right. We discussed a lot of things, and what happens, and Stradanya contacted us, questioning why we're here, and we told the reason, and she said that someone's gonna come to us, so stay put because you're not supposed to be here. You're very dangerous because uh, grandma is right now, and that. But curiosity got through all of us, so we decided to explore anyway. We As we explore in the cellar, we see a weird historic creature named Cyrus. Is it Cyrus? I forgot.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is Cyrus. Okay, it's Cyrus, a historic creature. We talk to him, questioning what's happening there. Cyrus tries to escape but fails to do so. And then, yeah, he points us towards the tomb. Then he scatters off after we interrogate him. When we went towards the tomb, we I think Daphne and Leo went in, check around. They saw some interesting stuff, and then they see a name plaque with Daphne's name on it. Meanwhile, Styrex cast a spell, take a look around, but was overwhelmed by the pure magic around the place. Got her very confused. So Soul helped her guide through the thing, which they see Daphne staring on her tomb, which we took a look in, and we see an illusion of her raised from the dead and about to attack us, which we closed. Then we saw another door on the down the line, and we took a look in there and see two statues with two tombstones. We Sensing that it might be a trap, it might not be. They debated. Then I forgot the person that come. Rahadis came and says, "What are you doing?" And usher us back to teleport us back to Polaki. And Leo was offering a dance to Rahadis in the meantime, like something like that. When we arrive, we get out of the attic and head our way towards to
It sounds like,
Father Lucian.
stepping out of the attic. Feels like a
Yeah.
synonym for something, I don't know.
Huh.
Sorry, continue.
Stepping out of the attic, we go to Father Lucian. We told them the bad news. Oh no, sorry. We're on our way to see Father Lucian, but we were stopped by Lady Ladia, who was looking for Victor
Lydia.
because Lydia. But we didn't tell her the truth, so Lydia assumed it was Lady Watcher, but the party
Vactor.
It's okay.
Wactor.
That one is
Sorry,
okay.
Wactor.
The English version of her name.
It can be
Yeah,
hard. It can be hard.
The party, I think we refused this, and we said that if there's any we will instead look towards the attic. If there's any evidence left behind, we will tell Lady Ladia instead. So before that, we went to the church. Starks gets healed. Then we told Father Lucian the bad news. Then Fire Illusion breaks down, but ultimately duty comes first. He healed Styrex and all that, and Styrex gave Fire Illusion the Soul Stone, right? Soul Gem.
I think only the souls. I think we kept the soul gem.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he
Yeah.
took the souls.
Okay. All right.
There
Then
were
if
6
that
in total,
happens-
and 4 was necessary, and he kept the 2 that was left.
Okay. Then Fire Illusion decide to head out to check on Milavoy, and if he found something, he will call us. So the party decided to return to the Burger Master's house and head up back to the attic to see if there's anything more that we missed now that Victor is gone. Well, we found a journal containing all the inhumane acts that he has done, which both Styrex and Soul read out. Then we head towards the other room that previously is filled with cats, according to Daphne Styrex. And when we head there, it was I forgot was it Strasny's room ultimately?
Yeah, in his room.
Yeah, okay, it was Strasny's room.
Which was next to Victor's.
Yeah. Then we went downstairs and went to Strasny's room. And from there we took another look around and we saw some like traps to see that it some anti like taking stuff like tape over the wall, over the door, like that. And then we took a look in the closet, in which we found Arabelle that is tied up. Everybody gets mad, but they have to keep moving forward as for a festival is waiting for them.
And
Yeah.
You can get all
That's
the
it.
fucked up Arable dolls with different clothes in the room.
Yeah.
That was
Everywhere.
Yeah. And also the
Union
Countess
Jam.
told Leo to not go to Mount Gakis in the Swarm of
Oh.
Beres.
Which we
I will
we
totally-
really.
Yeah.
That's why I wrote it up as a point of
yeah,
interest.
Don't go.
Point of
Yeah.
interest, yes.
Yeah, I did.
Mm.
As a do not go as a point of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dealing with the Night Apostles, you know.
Mm.
Thank you for the recap. Let's get back into it, shall we? What should we use? I think we're gonna go for a little bit this. Yeah. And let's go back to the streets of Vallaki.
Also, session 27. Just saying. 27 is my lucky number.
Oh,
Oh, hopefully it is gonna be lucky.
all right. This is the day of the festival of the blazing sun, the day of Lady Walker's attempt to seize power, and perhaps the day of Alaki's reckoning. Roughly 6 hours before, you were approached by Father Lucian with the news of the missing thigh bone of protection. 5 hours before, you found yourself in a bloody fight with hidden vampires in the loft of the coffin maker's shop. 4 hours before it, you explored the bowels of Cousin Ravenloft before getting promptly kicked out. 3 hours before it, you discovered 2 gruesome realities of 2 girls suffering from incomprehensible madness and torment. An explanation of Stella's madness, the discovery of Arabelle's corpse. But time stops for no man nor woman, but even the gods. A cruel constant, with no recourse and no mercy. The countdown remains until the festival. Now you find yourself on T minus 2 hours, with little time that is left. What will you do next?
Alright.
So, we'll start heading out angrily, and he will look everyone to the party and say, "I'm gonna find Strasny and fucking slit his throat."
Wow. That is...
First of all, so we are still definitely kind of like points around.
Yeah, and you're not doing too well, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Step
We
close.
are not even healed up, so
I think we should get something to eat before the festival, maybe,
yep.
and just contemplate. I
Keep
for
your
one,
blood boil,
out of
but
energy.
keep your head cool.
So we'll stop and takes a deep breath, like, fine, and we'll head towards the tavern, right, to eat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low water in.
There we will go. The activity seems to have picked up even further. People getting ready, continuing the preparations. There seems to be actually quite a lot to do. But some seems to also nonsense things, like rechecking things and investigating each other's jobs. It's like being busy to be busy, rather than always being actually productive. But all Barovians, they seem to be looking over their shoulders, making sure that they say the right things and do the right things in fear of each other telling on them. You navigate this very tense landscape and end up on the doorstep of the Blue Water Inn. There doesn't seem to be any activity inside of the tavern. The door closed.
I'll open it. Look inside.
Yeah.
Let's move the animated sound here a little bit.
Try to get some beer and food.
You're just checking what's going on.
Yeah.
You open the door and you find Danica there, sweat on her brow. She has this towel over one of her shoulders that she is using to wipe it with, and all of the chairs, well, 75% of the chairs have been lifted up on the tables. It's quite spotless, and there doesn't seem to be any like late lunch serving or anything like that. It seems like everything is packed away, unused.
Can I like get her attention as I move into the room and see like?
Yeah, for sure. She looks towards the door. Well, she lifts up another chair and says, "Sorry, we're closed." Oh, it's you. Was there something you needed? Something from your rooms?
Oh, we didn't know it was close. Just looking for something to eat and drink, but I suppose we'll wait. Then
There's hesitation on her face, like looking at all of you. And then she holds up a hand and like shakes it. No, it's alright. Put down the shelves here. I think there might be something in the back. I need to talk to you anyway.
Thank you,
don't trouble
Danica.
yourself. thank you.
A little bit absent-mindedly, she nods, points towards your usual table, and then heads back in the back.
So, how's your injury looking?
Better, I guess.
And you? So? Look at Soul.
My ribs hurt, but I'm fine.
Leo?
Well, I'm doing good, I think. Coming in late to the fight, you know, and being important. You know, I didn't really get too much to deal with, I suppose. As he like slumps into the chair after he put it down. I don't really wanna. What is gonna come now? We have done enough already.
As much as you guys would hate to hear it, but we still have things to do. So.
I don't know. I don't think we have to do anything.
What else are we supposed to do? Exactly.
I'll sit
I
down
guess.
for now.
Yeah.
Same here.
We put down the chairs, sit down. Soon afterwards, Danica comes out with like a tray, balancing some beet soup and some mugs of ale, but it's not the ale that you get drunk on. It's the more the water is unclean. We're drinking alcohol every day at all times. This light ale.
Yeah.
She sets it down on the table. Sighs. There you go. This time is on the house. Don't worry about it.
And you see that Leo usually, he'd like stray away from the ale. He didn't really like it, but right now he seems to not really. He just drinks it.
Definitely chucks it.
Danica herself actually takes down a chair from one of the tables nearby. She doesn't scoot it over all the way to your table, but she just sets it down, flips it, and kind of, sits down at the wrong end of the chair, like leaning against the back of it. And she seems to be resting with a very heavy look on her face.
So, you have something to discuss with us, Danica?
Everything all right?
Well, first of all, I gotta say thank you for... A little bird told me that something went down in the orphanage.
Yeah, we tried. We got rid of the crazy demon that made everyone get injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard things are looking up now. And I also heard some crazy rumors about the church. But that you have been aiding Father Lucian in investigation of a sort.
Yeah, that one's even trickier, unfortunately. But, we try. We try.
Yeah.
Well, you have accomplished something. There's been, adventurers in the past and ne'er-good wells and people who thought he could make a difference, but never did. I don't know what the future has installed for you, but you did help those kids. Shame
Yeah, you're
about
right.
Felix, though. But I heard that Millivore is on the up and up. Perhaps not yet, though.
Yeah, last time we were there, he was still unconscious. Why
I've
the heavy look?
also heard that you have visited Lady Wachter yesterday. Yet you have not been, well, arrested. Neither has Lady Wachter been arrested.
Hear that? All of it is correct.
And there is a lot of tension for tonight.
Understandable.
And somehow I get the feeling that you're kind of in the middle of all of this, aren't you?
Gotta get dragged into a lot, yeah?
Just hope that we don't get caught in the, well, crossfire, you know?
Alright. I sense that there is something coming tonight. Something big. When you are a tavern owner, that me and my dear Irvin are, you hear things. You got your finger on the pulse of the town, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that there is some peculiar movement in the woods to the east. Do you know?
We do, and we're worried. Very worried. If we even made a difference.
You do seem to have some potential. And I would be sad if all of this would sweep you up and end the proverbial rays of sunshine that you have proven to be. Are you sure that you want to be here tonight? If you stay in Vallaki, you have to go to the festival, otherwise you will be arrested. But you can leave. Is this what you want to bet yourself on?
It feels wrong running away after you said being involved so much. Seems like making a choice without really making a choice.
If we are just bystanders, then yeah, leaving might have been a better choice, but just like Leo said, after being involved a lot, I feel like we would want to see it through the very end. No promise that it would not affect us physically or mentally, but there's something that you just have to do. You just have to see it through.
She looks at all of your faces in turn. Then nods. All right. Then all I can say is good luck. And that if things go really, really crazy, then me and Irvin is gonna fall back here and protect us as long as we can. But that we have an escape plan, so do not worry too much about us.
In any case, if we can, and if you don't mind, we'll try to help you out also.
Lives are the most important, but we do love this tavern, so that would be appreciative. Much appreciated. Though I'm not sure if whatever is in the woods to the east awakens that any of us have any chance of doing anything.
You think
Yeah.
Valaki might get overrun by them?
Why else would there be something stalking around the east of Valaki near the Festival of the Sun?
I'm not sure. I don't know. But we are going to stay and help Polaki as long as we can. But sometimes you have to let go of something that is already dead.
Seems to be a thing here.
Oh, well, I gotta go and help Irvin. Just, we are providing food for the festival.
I know that this is maybe a bit too hard of a question to ask a tavern owner, but do you have any way or can point us to where we can get our gear back? I feel like even with just little different they may make, it still give us a better chance to prepare for what's coming tonight.
Two paths. Either you convince the burgomaster that you need it and you are completely on his side. Basically signing up with this guard. That can be tricky though. He is a very careful man.
Yeah.
Or you take it by force to sneak in. Though, be wary of the consequences. It should be in one of the gatehouses. Guarded, of course, by the gate you came in.
Yeah, I would assume so.
She stands up, pats Soul on the shoulder, and she heads towards like the back into the kitchen. Hesitates, looks back. Oh, by the way, do you know where Octavio's gone?
Oh.
He promised to help me today, since he's not gonna earn any money for me. But he hasn't shown up.
Who's that again out of character? Sorry.
The coffin maker, I assume?
Octavio is the bard.
Oh.
Oh.
Is she talking to us or someone in the kitchen, or?
No, to you. She was on her way
Ah.
to the kitchen, and
Oh.
then she turned around like an afterthought.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
have
so,
any
so
He
idea?
knows the stuff around. I'm sure you heard just as much as you have. And maybe he chose what we don't want to choose.
Mm-hmm.
You think he escaped?
I mean, he was an outsider too, right?
He
Was
is pretty
maybe he
sly.
even got arrested over something.
Possible.
It doesn't look like that because when he gave me the package, it looks like all of his stuff is packed. So most likely already left. Something.
I see. Smart man. Well, the position is open if we're all alive by the morning. She gives Sol a sardonic smile.
Yeah. Hopefully that spot will still be open when I come back. If I come back.
Can we at least get some better ale by the morning?
Me and
Not as bad
Irvin
as
might
we
have had some yesterday. We shall see. Now, don't keep me from my duties, or else I will be thrown in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she gives you like one last nod and then shuts the kitchen door behind her.
All right.
Oh. Okay. There's still some time before the festival starts. So what do we do now? Do you want to rest up, or go somewhere?
First of
At
all,
least
let's
like
just
not doing anything.
patch up our wounds first. So,
Okay. Then where else? We go somewhere else.
I think, knowing what is going to happen, we should at least get some rest.
okay.
Oh,
Leo?
sorry
sorry.
sorry for interjecting, but how about the Soul will lean close and say, horde that is coming from the west
East.
or east. Sorry, east. Sorry,
That's
coming
fine.
from the east.
Yeah, what about them?
Still don't want to check that out. But if we
what-
rest,
We get-
that makes sense as well.
I mean, Danica kind of gave us all we need, really. I don't think there's anything we can really do.
Mm,
It's
Okay.
not like any of Valaki is even close to being prepared for whatever's gonna come.
you think Lady Factor is aware of them?
I don't know.
Because, okay, here's my view on it. The Countess is trying to get Lady Factor to rule over Valaki to open trade to the Vistani, correct?
Mhm.
Maybe.
You can't really do so if there's no Valaki in the first place, correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure the horde of undead is necessarily in the
Yeah,
control
so
of. You
that's
know, we've
why.
seen the zombies attack us, and considering how deadly they were, I didn't quite get confirmation from the Countess, but I wouldn't think she would have thrown something so deadly at us. You know, I almost died there. And
Okay.
so I don't think she has necessary control over the undead.
Oh, of course. So that's come to the second question being, do you think the Countess even aware of them heading towards Valaki?
I think that considering that she has to talk with the Knight Apostles when we're back at the castle. Maybe
He might
they
not.
have a reason. I don't know. They sound like evil people. I don't know.
And they
I would
are.
assume she would know about a horde of undead if a tavern keeper knows about it. But maybe she just
Well,
can't do something at the moment, or maybe it's not worth it. Maybe Valaki's not worth it.
I mean, she's done all of this. Even, take her time to disguise herself to, well, orchestrate her plan within Vallaki. You think that it still might not be worth it for her?
Well, I mean, if you have the time, you do it, and maybe she has see some fun in it, trying to, get into the city where she's not supposed to be and fucking around. Maybe that's just was a little bit of fun to her. Maybe that character that she's using is worth more than just this town. It's there's a lot of ways. I don't know. I understand that she would want to have like an easy solution to this, so that Astani get their stuff again. She doesn't have to deal with anything, but I mean, if it comes down to it, I'm not sure if she's willing to protect it against Horde of Undead when she has like a lot of other stuff going on. I don't know.
So, like I said, first thing first, let's just heal up. Not just physically, but also mentally. Leo Souls Direct, how are you all feeling?
Exhausted. I don't really want to do anything anymore.
Starbucks just doesn't say a word.
I don't feel like lying anymore. It's so annoying.
You want to talk about it? Why are you exhausted?
I don't know. It's just I hate this kind of, I don't know, like having to lie to Lydia about her son and having to lie to
Lie to
FaboMusic. It just feels also wrong. I don't even want to go on stage and tell how great Lady Vachta is, It's just
It's okay. Just let it out.
it is just wrong. It's not what I should be doing.
Hmm.
But apparently,
Is there
we're
anything-
not strong enough to do what we should be doing. Or I'm not strong enough, I don't know.
Sol will just clasp his hand, head it tightly, and does like a prayer pose, but put his hands on the back of his head, basically saying that he's very tired and doesn't want to really talk about it.
I mean, I get what you're feeling, Leo, and assumably you and you also, as definitely look at the soul and stare at. The situation is frustrating. It's stressful and it's just the helpless feeling that you can't really do anything.
Dragging.
However, yeah, it's really dragging. You can call me unrealistic or idealistic, however you want, but in times like these, it's really important for us to not lose hope.
Yeah,
You-
just need to keep our heads up and take another step forward.
It doesn't need to be like that. It's okay if you want to rest. We are living creatures. We are not objects. We know to be tired. What I'm trying to say is that things, no matter for better or for worse, still happen because of reasons. There's reasons behind everything that had happened. Even if they are evil, even if they are good, even if they are in the middle. So times like these, and facing these things, is better for us to not think about what actually happened, but why did they happen, and what do we want to do about it? What do we want to do with them? How do we want to move forward? How do we want to react towards it?
Now the problem is not losing hope. The problem is that we are the hope for the people. And that's very devastating if we can't be that.
Oh,
This is
Well-
in the end,
difficult.
in the end, it's true, like you said, Leo. We trying to find hope or trying to be the hope within this land is quite challenging. But you cannot take away the fact that we did help those children.
What does it matter when it gets overrun by an undead horde and everyone dies?
Yeah, but it hadn't happened yet. Correct?
Maybe. Maybe one night.
Think
yeah.
of it like this. We are weak compared to those being of absolute authority or absolute powers. We are nothing. But in a machine, in a system, in a structures, even the tiniest brick, even the tiniest pillars can still shake up the whole thing. We may be insignificant, but that doesn't mean that our action is not.
I need to rest.
Of course, we all need to. So
Sorry,
just take a
you
deep
got-
breath. No, it's
Alright.
okay.
So I actually get some from a healing kit, and I'll take it to my
Yeah.
room.
Yes, and Staros will pull out the healing kit and put it on the table.
All right. So you use up uses of the medical kit equal to the amount of people who want to roll hit dice.
I think everyone wants to, so 4.
So which hit dice do we?
You use the highest first, and then go to lower. And
Yep.
remember that
Imagine having different hit dice.
Only
that
one,
you
right?
regain half your HD lowest first when after you finish a long rest.
Big depression.
And you
How
add
many hit
your
dice do you even
vitality
have,
modifier on top of each hit die you roll.
Oh, do I have to do that already? Oh shit, I didn't want to roll 2 ice. Well, I did now, I guess.
Thank you so much, Muba. No worries.
Man, I was just at my hit dice again, and we're
Whoops.
back down.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
You
Shouldn't
know
get
it,
bitten so often.
Shamona.
Hey.
Neo, don't you have negative value, right? You have a negative, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fun
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Fun
Fun.
times.
Very fun.
Five
Fun
plus
times,
7.
but that's why I spend my whole time just reading books like a fucking nerd.
That's a
You were
that's
born
a
to
2 on the D12.
You
Jesus.
Yeah, we
merely
gotta really-
adopted nerdom. I was born into it.
Really gotta protect Neo now. Starks, you have like 5 HP right now. Or like 7.
No, I actually got healing word up to 10.
Hey!
Hey!
That's
Let's
seven,
go.
17
Oh,
HP.
Yay!
So
Yeah.
how many do you have total now?
35 in total. Max.
Okay, that's good.
So 3d8 plus my.
No, like current HP.
Oh, current HP, I'm 17.
Is this right?
Which
Whoopsie.
I'm gonna say. I don't know. Yeah, let's
Say I
use
had
more.
very bad hit dice at that
Going
time.
to use the other two.
That's good. Hopefully. Hey, 38.
Wow.
You
Wow.
got very bad hit dice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as we are
8,
taking a
9,
short
10,
rest,
11.
so have one of these, Styrax.
Hell yeah, with that I think
Hey.
I'm almost maxed up though.
And great soul check. Yay.
9, 10,
Yeah.
11. Oh,
Okay.
3 points less. Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Since
back to
we're,
30. Let's go.
So we're going for a little bit of a shorter episode tonight, since Hess needs to leave early. Let's also go for a short break, a quick one. All right. So let's just
Yeah.
refill our glasses, quickly go to the toilet, and then play for as long as possible. Another hour, hopefully.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
go. Be right back.
Yes. I will be right back too. See you soon.
Alright. Me back. Oh, hello. Oh. Microphone? Oh, there it is. Hey. Let's see.
I am back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm back.
Yeah, it has been
One
a little
cup
bit
of
heavy.
the pretzel. One cup
Yeah.
of the
But it makes sense considering what we have discovered so far.
Yeah, but hey, character development.
Always good, always good. But it's not all bad.
Yeah,
Angry soul.
yeah. It's fun to have these character development moments, not just like personally, but like with other characters as well. I mean, at least that's what I like.
Yeah, true.
Hmm.
True, true.
Like your relationship, your emotion, bondings, and all that.
Oh, Pixie, it's not really a bomb drop. It was more like the party just discussing how minuscule they are in comparison to the powers that be, and how they deal with the feeling of not being able to make a change.
We are useless.
By the way, Hess, isn't it like 2 hours from now when you have to go?
Or is it 1 hour?
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're pretty that normal
okay.
time.
That's
honestly.
pretty
Yeah.
normal. That's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 hours. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
It's 10 right now, so 2 hours. Yeah. Around,
Okay.
Around that time.
Okay, okay. Give me like
Yeah.
10 minutes heads up or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. yeah.
Yeah, great. All right. Then that might been a little bit. I thought it was just an hour. It might have been a little bit early to take a break, but then we get just more action. Woo!
Let's go.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Let's pick it up again. So you're spending the next hour or so patching up your wounds, resting. have like half an hour, you think? Is there anything last minute you want to do?
I would say, like, even while the patching up, he would, like, do that, like, on his own, somewhere where it's, like, a little bit, no one's around, the tavern, maybe the backside or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he would also pick out his letter again and write a few things on there. For that
Okay.
time, trying to be a little bit alone with his thoughts for a moment.
Right. Find yourself a nice little area, just outside the stables. Just hearing the calming sounds of the horses behind you with your back against like the barn wall. There's no people around. Everyone has kind of moved now towards the festival area. And indeed, you're undisturbed for quite some while. You and the mists and the heavy clouds above.
So we'll take a seat somewhere in the tavern and just play the sad tune that has been playing every single time that he's been there, because that's what he's feeling right now.
Whoa! Are you playing the lunch harp or the evening harp?
I have two harps?
Well, yeah.
No.
There were two songs.
Two piece.
Two different sad songs.
I couldn't fucking tell.
Two different sad songs.
Two different songs.
Yeah.
But only two. So this is the lunch song, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is the evening song or piece.
Evening, because that sounds much more sadder and
Okay.
yeah.
I see.
Really fresh.
Alright.
So it's gonna play that, and if someone's like offering them, like giving them money, Soul will just refuse and say, "No, I'm just playing just to get my hearts out," something like that.
Oh well, the tavern is closed, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
But I mean, Daphne could give you some money.
yeah. If Daphne.
Maybe.
Nah.
And so Soul will have like a humming, like orchestratic, like singing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Is it just empty vowels, or do you do some improvisation?
Something like
Empty vowels. I get it.
something like that.
Mm-hmm. Singing your heart out to get out the sadness and the grief. Yeah. Letting the music do it for you. Very nice. Alright, Starks. What does the prime nerd do?
Being a prime nerd and just sitting down in a table and open her two notebooks and just start researching and mostly about her powers again.
Okay, right. The changes that you have been noticing. Yeah. That's they seem to be growing in power. Gotcha. Daphne? Sharpening your sword? You don't have your sword.
Which one?
Knife.
Sharpening your
With 10
knife.
knives. Kitchen knives you stole.
Definitely just doing. She's doing some cardio. She's doing push-up, sit-up, handstand.
Okay.
Getting some stress out.
Oh, I see. That's your idea of resting? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just doing cardio is resting.
Love it. Alright. Anything else you want to do? It's preparation. Someone to talk to?
At this point, it's just mental preparation to what's to come.
Mm.
I think I would come together eventually after feeling a little better with my health. And us, the group. I mean, we said we wanted to support Lady Vakto. I should support her. Do we still feel the same now? Or is there anything else we should be doing?
At least
after seeing and learning what happened, at this point I don't care who rules this town.
Is there any better place for us to be than at the heart of the festival?
Where, if we don't go, we get...
Yeah, but I think Leo is saying that we can go, but we don't have to be in the middle. Hey, do you guys want to sneak in and get our gear?
Well, for mine.
At this... sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
At this point, that teleportation circle with sounds like the best place to go, to be honest.
Without a doubt.
I don't... Come on, Leo, you still want to, let your precious armor wait in the dust?
Yeah. It was pretty nicely made, I think, at least.
Yeah.
I would really miss my rapier, honestly.
Yeah. Don't you feel like your sense of distancing would get thrown off if you keep using this tiny weapon?
It sucks. I have trouble dodging suddenly.
It does. It does.
Blocking is really hard if you have not much to work with.
Yeah. And honestly, I kind of miss my shield and everything.
Oh yeah. I think for you, the whole armor stuff is a lot more important.
Yeah.
Well, I think if I understand that you're correct, then we're going to get gear, our gear. I don't think the horde is gonna attack right away. Hopefully, I think it's gonna wait until everything is weakened. So that would be until we have our gear back. But I can say for sure. I don't feel like lying to the burgomaster about being on his side and being his god. I'm not doing that. And sneaking in sounds a little bit dangerous, but I'm sure we could try, I suppose.
Okay. So let's get this straight. After everything went down, do we want to pursue the Valakovich, making them pay or whatnot? Or put our effort into trying to protect at least the tavern?
I would like to find the other. But of all the people that could be responsible for the undead horde, it'd also be her.
Or it could also be... sorry. Or it could also be that revengeful undead that we thought we killed.
I mean, certainly, but it's, I don't know, from what Blue told us, they seem to be, I don't know if they're really out of, they seem to be not really friendly with the Countess.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not sure why they would want to destroy Vallaki and why now. It's not like they have inside info, I would think. And if, then it's gotta be someone, like the other that would give them the inside information. But like someone that's somewhat connected, and I don't know who that would exactly be. They don't seem like the nicest people to talk with, from our experience.
In any case,
I think we should see where, if we want to get our stuff back, we would probably need to stick with the fighting that's going on. Or not fighting, it depends. Maybe he just gives up right away. Maybe.
Let's just hope.
Maybe he just gives up and the undead horde just walks away. Goes somewhere else. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to be optimistic, I guess.
Maybe they're just, on a sightseeing tour.
Sightseeing?
Yeah.
Undead, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
as an undead, sure that's not...
On a tour.
Yeah.
Outside you hear a very loud horn and a gruff male voice shout, it's starting. Come out.
Oh,
I guess this time.
Guess just go with the flow, huh?
yeah.
That have worked
Okay.
for us. Sometimes.
Let's hope this is one of those times.
Thor, you still have that kitchen knife, right?
Oh, Soul has been playing on the side somewhere, ignoring you guys.
Thor, hey.
Ah!
Gotta go.
Oh, we are? Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
You
Be
still have
ready
that
for
kitchen
everything.
knife, right?
Yeah. Are we gonna use it now, soon?
Not
Who knows?
really, but just keep it in case.
Okay. I see. Wow, that made me feel a lot better.
Hmm?
Alright.
Styrax,
Okay.
maybe sometime, someday, one day, you might want to kind of let things out like how So did. Maybe it will feel better.
Until it's done, we're not going to rest.
It's still good rest to get things done. You know that?
That is also kinda true. But
Do you want to be efficient, or do you want to be, well, reckless? Having a death wish.
Well, definitely I think Starry's just copes
Come on.
differently.
I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
But there's still things that, and I know that you, Styrax, know that the difference between reckless and cunning.
Sure, whenever she feels like.
I actually know the difference.
She'll come to
What
us
is-
if she wants to say anything, I'm sure. Right?
I will.
Just
All
you.
hope is not lost, Styrax. So. Alright, let's go. Head out. Daphne do the air quote. Enjoy the festival.
A festival of the sun, and I open the door to the tavern.
Everything is well in Balak.
Nice.
Oh, it's
As-
gonna be a fun
As
time.
Daphne walked out of the door, she does the pray the sun pose.
No, no. Come on.
Praise the sun. Let's go.
Praise the sun.
I'm kidding.
Oh no, this is a memory night.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, man.
Oh,
Just a few. This is in the town square, or
Yes.
Hey,
right?
is that hurdy-gurdy? That
Yeah.
looks like hurdy-gurdy.
There are indeed two people up on the stage. Well, where the gallows are, and the where you saw the people be in the stocks. with the donkey heads on, playing these violin-like instruments, larger, more complicated. But yeah. But I'm coming to that. You enter the festival grounds. At the edge of them, there's actually a guard with a list of a very, very large list of people, and as soon as he sees you, he asks for your names and then ticks them off in an itinerary. They're keeping check on who is here and who is not.
Even know our full names.
True, but you know, they know your monikers.
Our first names for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my last name, of course.
Yeah.
That is a mess, you know.
Yeah.
So not things get confusing. All the hooded people are like normal Barovians, right?
Yeah. Cult. It's just a cult. No, it's the Festival of the Sun. They have to get like a hood on, you know. It's just part of the activities, you know.
And as soon as you enter the festival grounds, is filled with this rather. There is a playful tone to it, but it's also somber in a strange way. It sounds a little bit faithful. In the crowd, you spot several people that you recognize. There's a lot of guards standing around. It's gotten dark pretty quick. Because the skies above are really, really heavy with dark black clouds, and the early dusk is feeling a little bit like night. But the area is lit by a bunch of lanterns around. And a few of the people, well, most of them have a big, large circle of yellow paint painted on their face, and it looks a little bit comical. And there are these strange smiles, people talking with each other, having these very, very small wooden cups in their hands with the amount of wine they were offered from the very limited stores that Irwin was able to obtain from you. There's an area where food is given out, and it seems that some Barovians who seem to be dressed a little bit better keep away, but those who seem to be more unfortunate make sure they get their fill. But no one takes too much, even though they seem to be needing it. There are also guards there taking note if there's anyone misbehaving. For now, there's just a huge crowd talking to each other, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I guess I'll like look around and nod to anyone that I know. Just seeing if anyone wants to talk or anyone is scared. Just trying to get a read of the people I know.
Yeah. You see Bethel, the owner of the Dust-like supply shop, stand by the food with a plate of food in her hand, and rather shakily force it down her gullet with like wide, nervous eyes looking around. She is very much on the edge of things, stressed by all of this.
Does she notice me? Or is she just too like darting around, like not really taking anything in?
With her dotted eyes, she definitely notices you all and gives you like a very nervous smile and a bit of a wave.
Wave back.
Definitely just go right next to Bethel and just hi. How are you?
Hi. I'm great, thanks. Happy Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Yeah, the tents you sold us, they're very high quality.
Oh, really? That makes me so happy.
Yeah. we'll be coming back for more stuff, if you don't mind.
Oh, please do. I love a returning customer. I'm sure that I can get you some kind of VIP, discount.
You don't really have to, but if you insist, then we'll happily take it.
Oh, for such a happy occasion, of course.
Yeah, just definitely just give her like a very light, gentle pat on the shoulder and just say, we'll see you around, alright?
She stiffens up a little bit by the contact, and then vigorously nods with that large forced smile. I hope we do.
Kinda cruising.
Yeah. You also see the two hunters by the food, definitely taking their fill. Irvin and Danica also standing a little bit by the edge, arm in arm, in a very, very low conversation with each other. Their backs to you right now, though, so it doesn't notice you. You also notice, of course, the valet in Wachter's house over here, and the toy maker, Belinsky, over there.
Do we see like the Burgomaster anywhere, or Captain Strasny?
No, to both of
Do
them.
not be here yet. Alright. I guess I'll ask Danica and Irvin. Well, first of all, I say hello and stuff. Hey, we're here. No.
Both of them turn around. Oh, there you are! I'm pretty glad you decided to come. I heard about the very serious conversation my wife had with you, and I'm quite pleased to see you. We could use you. Though, I know, you know, but I'm happy that you're here.
Well, I'm happy you guys are here too, and we'll do what we can. I was wondering, how's this whole thing gonna go? Currently, I don't see the Burgomaster anywhere. Is this, how's the procedure for the festival? What's gonna happen? Is there any activities, or we just stand around here and talk?
Well, apparently there's going to be a few speeches and activities later tonight. But usually they like to arrive with some with dramatics they deserve.
Understandable.
All is well
We'll do so.
indeed when our Burgomaster takes so much care of being, using apt flair.
Honestly, I would do the same.
Well, we shall see. But we're waiting for their illustrious arrival.
Alright. Anything fun you can do in the meantime?
Well,
The whole
talk
festival
with people. There's quite a lot of people. I mean, everyone is here, except for, those who really need. Small children, of course, and the caretakers. But we attempt as a community to help each other, babysit, so as many people can be here. I mean, we are here, of course, to celebrate how happy and how everything is well in Vallaki. But the wine is also very important. So grab yourself a glass, make sure you get my food, because, it's my food.
Understandable.
Find somewhere comfortable, talk with some people, and, wait until it's time.
Wait. See you around.
Gives you a wink and a smile.
I'll go grab some food.
Yeah.
What's over here?
By wine, you mean the wine you got from outside, correct?
Well, yes, everything else is dry, which is a tragedy.
I definitely gonna grab myself some of that.
Yes, do. And you can see that as soon as you finish talking, there's some other people who kind of approach Danica and Irvin to talk with them.
Anything you can overhear? Anything? Does it sound interesting, or like a usual
Seems a
conversation?
kind of pleasantries of,
alright.
between... When you are the only place in town serving food and drinks, you tend to be pretty popular.
Understandable.
Yeah, Daphne just walked up to the hunters and just like, hey, what's up?
Oh,
What you guys up to?
fancy meeting you. You still here?
Yeah, nice to meet you too. The name's Daphne.
Krushkim, this is Yevgeny. And Yevgeny kinda hides a little bit under the scarf that is around his face, kinda hiding his mouth and his nose, and does a quick nod.
He's an orc, right? Or I can assume that he's an orc.
Half orc.
Yeah, half. Your friend seems quite shy. That's alright though.
Don't point it out, that's quite rude.
Sorry, that's
First
just how I
thing.
talk.
It's okay though, we have each other. And he brings his like big hand onto his shoulder and like pats him. A happy festival of the Blazing Sun.
Yeah, all is well in Valaki.
All is well in Valaki.
Grab my food and start eating, drinking.
Staros will just take wine and try to avoid contact with anyone.
Okay.
Linsky have his pet with him, or
No, actually, this time he's without it, and he seems pretty sad because of it.
Aww.
I'll be like, no pets allowed around here in the festival, or
Yeah, Blitzky is sad. Can't bring Piccolo. I was so glad to
very
see you.
sad. I'm glad to see you too.
Hey, yeah?
Happy Festival of the Blazing Sun to you.
Yes, to you too. Your toy was pretty great. Person I gave it to liked it very much.
You knew what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you were enjoying it, but I'm quite pleased that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll come back for more.
Oh, please do.
It's quite the interesting stuff in your shop.
Well, what I've always said, it's if it's no fun, it's no Blinsky. And I will do anything for you. Whatever you request, I will do it.
Where did you get these interesting ideas from? I wonder. I mean, the raven you said you just saw. Is that with every of your dolls, or is,
No. Some I see in my dreams, some I see in real life. I have quite the vivid imagination in my dreams, it seems.
Oh. Interesting dreams.
Oh, I will tell you, but it's a talent and I've been using it for something good. I hope.
Yeah, certainly.
Well,
What
maybe.
is these? Is it like a race platform?
Yeah.
yes, it is.
That's okay.
It's a race platform that there are guards on. It doesn't seem to be anyone allowed up, except for these two, that is providing mood music. Hurdy-gurdies, indeed.
There's the coffee maker.
Yeah, he's standing over there for sure.
Yeah. Does he notice us?
Yeah, and he turns ashen and then backs away a little bit.
Starak spoke.
Jesus.
Starak spoke Leo and points to Daphne running.
Oh my lord, she's so fast sometimes. She just walks.
Ah.
Oh god.
Yeah, like
know.
you see Daphne like
I'll
very
walk.
like It's not even power up, but it's just like she weaved through these like people, just like how she weaved through like vines and trees in the jungle,
Just,
in the forest.
The animation just makes it perfect. Jesus Christ.
just and Sarah also do you just try to not get Daphne in trouble now.
Oh god.
Yeah, that
I
face
feel
is
like, and I like on the way. I feel like she had something to say too, and didn't it? And now she's living it out.
Oh, well, goodbye.
Bye. My friend just likes walking off. I'm sorry.
Daphne just like, as she weaved through
Uh-huh.
these crowd, she just like walked to the coffin maker with a very like, I wouldn't use sinister, but kind of like a very like a grin on her face. She just like walk right up to the coffin
Alright.
maker.
You kind of have to maneuver him into a wall, and he can't go any further. And he kind of clears his throat, trying to not look too suspicious. And he goes, "Well, hello. Happy Festival of the Blazing Sun."
Hello. Happy festival indeed to you too.
I'm sorry if I seem a little bit. All is well. What has happened to my house? Can you tell me? I'm too afraid to go back.
Well, it's alright. We were not trying to. We were just trying to ask some information, so we kept it safe for you. Another grin.
Catch up at that point and hear that, and like look at Daphne.
I wait. Are they gone?
And I just we have the key, right?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
He left it in like
Don't
in the
worry. Yeah, all is well in Valaki, and another grin as Daphne
Like
puts the key.
Make me a
mechanic.
presence deception.
So he'll tap on Leo's shoulder and he'll point it towards the crowd and say, "I'm gonna go that way. Find me there."
Don't
just
do
moves
anything
away.
stupid.
I'm not.
I trust you.
Deception, you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
presence deception. Yeah.
You're definitely lying.
You're definitely lying. Yeah.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was
I'm
that?
sorry. There we go.
Oh god.
Okay. Well, let me see.
It's raining money in this. What the fuck?
You should check your purse. Maybe it just got stolen.
Oh no! I want to.
No, this ambience is a little bit strange.
Yeah, it's just joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's loud enough to actually hear. A little bit lower. Perfect. Okay. He lights up actually and says, "Really? It's what?" Oh
Yeah,
my God,
Daphne
I fell.
returns the key.
I'm not gonna
Well,
bother.
you should
Okay.
still always be careful, you know? You can never be too careful, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay,
Just,
I'm on England.
well, maybe just, give it a time before you get back up in the attic, Let
What?
it cool down a little bit. You can browse around the kitchen and your bedroom and stuff.
I know that we're looking for a coffin, right? I am willing to give you a really good cut if you come to the church after the festival and tell me more about what you have discovered for such prestigious outsiders, I'm willing to be quite generous.
Whatever you feel like. Maybe we'll have the time after the festival, who knows?
Yeah. Maybe we'll come back later.
Please.
And
please,
I kind of like tug at Daphne.
Please do.
Daphne's just having like a grin on her face. Just like all
Exactly,
the time.
that's my lips like hanging
And,
like a little bit.
Henrik doesn't know if it's good or bad. He's so scared. Like he's shitting his pants right now.
That's exactly the point. But
Wow,
yeah,
you can be rather cool
Daphne
at
will.
times. Tormenting some fathers.
Hey!
I mean, hey.
Hey! We're doing our job here, folks.
No, Daphne, take a step back to let the man some air. Well, we'll see you around.
Come back.
While we are walking away, Staros will just look at Daphne. Why did you do that?
Why shouldn't I? I'm just, returning the man his key.
Yeah, and forgot that small detail to tell.
Yeah. Informing him that all is well in Valaki.
Sure it is.
After he just had another grin towards Direct.
You two are is different when it comes to this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Who are these? Have we met them before?
Yeah, we have met this guy, but not this guy.
Yeah. This is one of the servants of the Volakowicz household.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Ah.
Yeah. Not this guy though.
No. He's kind of hanging and small talking with the servant.
Yeah, let's go meet our Father Lucian.
Yeah.
Shall we? Where's
He's
Thor?
all on the other side.
Oh.
Probably there before us.
You see Father Lucian sitting down on the bench with the woman that you saw in the church, talking about her son being too young and falling into the wrong crowd. And he's kind of sitting there and holding her hand as she's kind of like a deer in shock. She is actively vibrating. He gives you all a rather stressed smile. And kind of nods and kind of shows you this look of like, this isn't the right time.
Yeah.
We're just giving him a nod.
Yeah, Styrax nods and keeps walking.
Alright. There's more food, more drinks served over at this area. You can also see, of course, Arasek,
Breakfast.
the
Arasek.
breakfast, Gilly, and Lottie. And
Who's these two?
Some other aristocrats.
Are
might
they?
be,
We
might
do
be. You don't know. And
I might-
I
Seen
mean,
it
that when
with
it
me.
comes to this area, it seems fitting.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
honest, yeah.
Maybe, but maybe not. Who knows?
you got
it's just a club, we don't
Lady
know.
Water sitting alone at the bench beside this small fountain that has been slightly overgrown. Her lackey in the back, kind of hanging in the shadows against the wall, and her two sons drinking quite merrily. You also got, of course, there in the crowd, Florin, the fish trader guy.
Yep.
As-
This is probably this. It seems like to be like Stella. Like does it seems like similar to her brothers, or does she seem like?
No, not really. She's looking rather. There's an intense look in her eyes, and as as the other lackey, leaning against the wall with like her arms crossed, a rather vicious scar going down her face, and she is eyeing you of like, why the fuck are you looking at me?
I like give her a smile.
Her scowl
Daphne
deepens.
Look back at her. Staring.
So, are you doing anything in particular?
Yeah.
Zol's just listening around that might pique his interest, and he'll see like people that he doesn't heard before. So he's gonna take his time to listen to what they're talking about to get the gist of who they are and all that.
Smart.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect place for that.
Make me a 1d100.
Oh.
Not 100. Not 100.
Not 100? Who knows?
Not 100. 40. A
Okay,
40%.
okay. You clearly overhear how great of a time Lottie is having. She's just gushing about the whole thing to Gilly, who is just grunting in response. These two seems to be discussing the operations and the logistics of the next batch of festival pamphlets.
Printer shop, maybe. Let's go. We weren't there yet.
Ooh. Yeah.
And the resting kind in this area is keeping rather silent.
Alright.
Hmm.
And so we'll just, keep himself busy walking around and eventually going to the wall and just lean back and see the view.
Okay. Arosek here gets a little bit irritated that he has a front row seat and you're in front of him.
I'd seeing like Lottie being like talking and everything. I think Leo's just gotta go past Arasek.
Alright,
which is
just pass him. Okay.
Yeah, maybe right here. And be like, hey.
Oh, morning, Lord! It's you, Leo! And she stands up and like gives you a hug where one of her legs, lifts up.
Aww.
Hanging on the shoulders, and she
Like,
lets you
just
go
like that.
pretty quickly, puts her hands in front of her chest and says, "Isn't this lovely? I mean, look, I got a yellow circle in my face.
Ooh. It does look very well on you.
It's caking a little bit. Is it still looking good? Like, do I need to go and fix it, or is it okay?
Nah, it's fine.
Alright, okay. Whew, I don't know
Also,
what's going to
hi.
happen tonight. Oh, this is you too, Tufty! And she, like, gives you another, like, throw hug. Like a glomp,
Yeah.
kind of thing, deal.
Did you like the jewelry?
Oh, well, do you like it? And she kind of shows up her ears where they're hanging.
I mean,
Yeah.
you made the perfect choice.
I agree, and you gotta, dress up for these occasions.
Mm-hmm. And
I mean, they might be happening every week, but every week they're all different, and so it's
Yeah.
we're quite
Really didn't
lucky
know
in that
about-
way.
The whole like sun, like the whole circle, yellow circle thing. No one told us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can go and get it. There are some, areas where you can go and get it, and it's so fun. I mean, I tried to make Gilly get it, but he just grunted at me, and I'm like, okay.
Ah. Can you like differentiate between different grunts? Got that so far? Or?
I mean, for sure, they're so different, don't you think?
Yeah.
They're not
Exactly,
different
that's
to
what I was
you
thinking.
At all. They're not different to you at all.
Yeah. I thought I'd bring this nice cloak with me that you made.
You look dashing.
I know. Thank you.
Well, I think tonight's theme is especially great. I have no idea what the sun looks like, frankly, but
Ooh.
I pray to the
so
Morning
cool.
Lord every morning that one day I will get to see it, because it sounds fantastic.
Right? I mean, it is. Honestly.
I mean, just the thought of it, of a huge ball of fire in the sky that like warms you and
Exactly.
gives you light. I mean, that
Energy.
just sounds amazing.
Definitely worth making a festival for.
I wish that one day that it will come back to us. So I'm so happy that you're here for this particular festival because, oh Morning Lord, I hope that dawn comes.
Me too.
Leo, did you know that back in my place there are 2 suns?
Now I know. That sounds
3.
aggressive.
Oh yes, 3. I forgot. No,
That sounds
actually,
even more aggressive.
yeah,
You know,
3
one
suns.
sun usually was enough. I think 3 would be a little bit much, right?
Yeah, I mean, they were, never. It's funny because it's kind of like polar opposite, Like we never really have nighttime. Not
I mean, makes sense
entirely.
if you have 3 of them, That makes sense.
It definitely kind of like lean in and whisper to Leo. I mean, it's called the internal sun for a reason,
Cool. By the way, Lottie, you probably know everyone around, right?
Well, if I don't, that's a shame. I mean, that's on me.
Yeah, because we don't know everyone around,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Okay,
was
okay.
wondering.
Well, that's Georgia. That's Isaac, and you just like start like pointing out people. Just a flurry of names.
Yeah, and I guess I'll look out for the interesting people, and like catch their names, just so we,
Okay, yeah. Okay. So, she,
and maybe get some basic information on this.
okay, smart. That's pretty smart. Not gonna lie, it's pretty smart.
It did something smart. Let's go.
Woo!
Woo!
Yes. So this appears to be Jonvich and the wife Nasli. I'm gonna write it out. So Jonvich and Nasli.
Nasli.
Yes, indeed. I mean, she points out Lady Wachter. There's Carl, Nikolai II, Rodica.
Rodica. And what did she
Which
say
one?
about her? What's
This one?
yeah.
There's a
Okay.
bit
I
of
like
a pause and like Rodica, of course.
What should she do? She seems a little bit angry at the moment. Is that just her normal state of mind?
She is such a passionate young lady. I mean, oh god, if I had her passion, I would be 3 times my size. I mean, have you seen her muscles? They're like glistening.
And that's a thing, being the muscle around.
I wouldn't feel so, afraid if I had her kind of stature. I mean, maybe I could dish it out as hard as I got it, and she like does some shadow boxing.
Aw.
Muscle, you
Thinking-
say?
I mean, she's pins. A bit like you, Daphne, actually. I mean, look at you. You're like sculpted like the gods. So like she like looks at your squeezes your shoulder. But then again, you
Yeah.
are no match for my Gilly.
Oh,
You can see Starax at the back chuckle.
Daphne kind of like roll back her sleeve and show like more of her arm muscle.
She squeezes more. And the Gilly like grunts and takes her arm. And like pretends to like he wants to be cute and romantic by like lacing his hands with hers. And she gets a little bit
And-
lost in the romantic like gesture.
Daphne just chuckles.
And she sees over there to protect the Wata family, or?
Oh, I'm not so sure, but well, there are, some people who stand guard outside of her lustrous home.
She's
Rodica
one
is
of them.
one of them. Part of the book club, which sounds so fascinating. Like, what books are they reading?
Oh, you're not part of the book club.
No, apparently you need like a special invitation, and
Oh.
I don't know what to do. I mean, am I not special?
Maybe you're too special, that could be a thing. Maybe, they all want to feel special, but if you're there, then you're the most special, and it's kind of weird.
I'm not that special, Leo. I'm just me.
I mean, you are. I mean, even with the jury, you are even standing out even more.
She laughs, like has a hand to like her cheek, who gets a little bit of red, and then Gilly squeezes her hand a little bit more.
Now it looks more like a sun. And
I'm succeeding.
I give you that. I give you that.
and this lady over here.
Oh yeah, that's Amalthea. She sometimes comes and fixes her clothing with me, but she's a servant of the Walkers, she lives with them. And then, of course, a very, very grumpy Ernst. I don't see him very often. Poor Sue.
Points.
Well, thank you.
Point.
Very cool people around. And
Who's Ernst? This guy? Right?
Yes, this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ernst. Alright.
And this is
Amalthea.
Amalthea.
Oh, Amalthea.
Yeah,
And this is Rodica.
this is Rodica.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A tough
Broke
name
them
for a
all
tough
right.
How tall is she?
She's not actually that tall.
Oh!
She's rather, I would say more squat, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I see. I understand.
Just look
I
down.
still have an age.
Just look at down.
Yeah, like she looks pretty small. I mean, she's not the smallest. She's like 165. So maybe that's why she got a chip on her shoulder, if that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
just keep in mind it's a Starbucks height.
Yeah, definitely will be looking her down. I mean, literally,
Ha ha ha.
because.
Aha.
There's a murmur going through the crowd, and then Lottie goes, "Ooh, I think it's starting. Take a seat. Shh." Do you go anywhere special in the seconds that you have? You just mingle with the crowd, but like behind Lottie and Gilly?
Yeah, I think around there.
Starbucks will just join Soul, I guess.
I
Oh,
guess.
To look from afar away.
Oh, hi, Star.
Yeah.
I saw what's happening over there. What happened?
Don't ask.
Okay. I saw Daphne roll up her sleeve, so I'm not questioning that.
I'll go next to the blacksmith. It seems cool.
Sorry. Oh yeah, Pearson is there.
Yeah, Pearson.
Pearson rolling.
Just like give him a hey, what's up, and just
Were you ever in his shop?
Yeah, you were. You purchased your knife there.
Yes,
Yeah, I was, but definitely not.
Daphne, no, right? You don't know it's the blacksmith. But then
okay.
again, no, you did saw Vasilissa
Yeah.
with him
Yeah.
outside his
Yeah.
shop, so you only know him very much in passing and from afar.
It was me and Leo, right?
Yeah,
Soul
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Leo.
Yeah. Then I would just be like here, I guess.
Okay.
You know
In front
Florin.
of Florin. Yeah, you do know Florin.
Yeah.
I gives you a wide tooth grin. Alright. Okay. Let's start this.
Oh no. Here we go.
Okay. The first thing that you see, the music picking up a little bit in pace. The festival kicks off as a parade of rather unhappy children marches through the gloomy streets coming from the north and taking a turn towards the east. Dressed rather comically as sunflowers. These yellows, circles on their faces. This bright yellow. And then these hats or masks around their faces. Creating this flower shape. After them, they are accompanied by a disorganized group of commoners standing by the side of the road, beating on drums, creating this rhythm together with the hurdy-gurdies on the basically by the gallows that are now being used as a stage of some sort.
Still 2 people on it.
Yes, and there's 3 guards. One of them is looking like more experienced than the other, older, with a more sharper, hawk gaze, looking out on the people below. You're watched at every given moment. In turn, the children and the people beating the drums are followed by a woman riding on a horse with 2 guards by her side, kind of keeping pace. It's Lydia, dressed in this rather white flowing dress, this weird kind of corona-like yellow painted crown around her face, making her look like a sun, if that makes sense. But it's quite obvious that it's just wood that had been painted as much as possible with to make it look like gold, but not really getting there. She's also over her white dress. There's a bunch of yellow strings and garlands, and she waves to the crowd with a obviously nervous and rather fake smile. And the crowd has to wave back to her. Behind them goes a rather sorry looking men dragging and pushing a carriage with a massive sphere of laced wood, wines, wicker, and rope. The smells of pitch and oil precedes it, wafting across this open square. As weary spectators watch it from their stoops, the ball, together with the rest of the procession, with Lydia and the children, they bear this procession all the way to the center of the town square, where these workers, with quite some effort, with some constructed pulley system that has already been here, hoists and hungs this ball about 5 meters above the ground by these wooden scaffolds. A few townspeople walk forward as is being hoisted up in the air and throws an oil on it, like it douses it fully. and then steps back, having like finished their like ceremonial part in all of this. As soon as this wicker ball has been hoisted above everybody else, coming through the square quite rapidly, is the burger master himself on top of a horse. Two guards really stressing to keep up with him, like running behind him, and he also got his two bloodhounds with him. Kind of pushes past Lydia, all of the children that he almost rides over, who gets pushed to the side, to the center of it all. There we go. Behind him, there's also an Isaac who moves in a little bit more of it on his own pace, on his own. He has a little bit more freedom, it seems. He doesn't have to keep pace, but he gives all of the crowd a very sharp gaze as he pushes through and puts himself in a quite strategic place behind all of it, underneath the wicker ball, where you can survey everything. And with a rather high-pitched, uncomfortable tone, still on top of his horse, the burgomaster cries out, "Fellow people, fellow Wallachians, let's rejoice! For today marks another day free of the devil. A safe town, a happy town. For decades our laws have kept this town a bastion of safety in a sea of danger. Let us rejoice in the knowledge that the devil cannot touch us. Let us feast and enter our jubilation in the knowledge that my festivals keeps us all safe. All will be well."
All will be well.
He kind of echoes over the crowd. All will be well. The burgomaster kind of tucks in his horse to trot beside the wicker ball. An anxious expression, yet determined, on his yellow face that is painted with the circle as well. A single high-pitched screech is heard from above.
Oh.
Above.
Yes.
Above?
Only a
Look up.
few Wallachians seems to notice it first. You as well, being high-strung and on alert for anything. But it's followed by a rising chorus of dozens, then hundreds of clicking, chirping screeches, and the musicians kind of halt their music in confusion. Then it's followed by the sound of leathery wings on the air, as a wave of hundreds, perhaps thousands of bats pour across the sky.
Oh my god.
The burgomaster is handed a torch, his face illuminated by the blazing heat in his hand. Whirls around in circles on his horse that is scared of his mind, trying to calm it down. And then he defiantly leans upwards and thrusts the flame against the sphere, against the wicker ball. And it starts to catch fire. But the bats only seems to be passing. They circle a few times, but then they disappear across the sky, heading westward. The sounds of bats is then replaced by another recognizable sound.
Can we like see the reaction on like the people here? Is that they're like surprised, I assume, but is like the Burgomaster surprised? Is like Lydia surprised?
Everyone became quite scared, and like half panic, and in defiance, the Burgomaster thrust the torch into the wicker ball, set it on fire, and looked rather smug about himself, like he had won a great victory against darkness itself when the bats disappeared from the sky. Like, looked very triumphant. But then the dark skies above finally release their heavy payload of heavy rain, covering Vallaki in a torrential downpour.
He just gotta put over his cloak that he now has.
Everyone screeches a little bit and tries to protect themselves as much as possible, but they know that they cannot leave and they have to stand here despite everything.
Nice. Amazing.
And immediately, the wicker ball that had started catching fire quite rapidly because of the oil is extinguished under the sheets of water that soaks the whole town square. The bats have disappeared. There's nothing else that happened. And after a brief pause of shock, a single piercing sound is heard. The sound draws gasps from the entire gathering, and a very, very harsh look of rage from the Burgomaster. All eyes turn to the source. This guard over here in the back. Immediately, the Baron calls out, "Isaac! What? Arrest that man! He's a malicious malcontent! He cannot do that!" His finger points shakily towards him. This quite middle-aged guard realizes his mistake, and immediately his face goes pale.
What?
Isaac turns his head quite calmly towards the guard, and then calmly turns his face back towards the Burgomaster, and doesn't lift a single finger.
Oh?
He stoically stares back at Vargas. There's another pause of shock. Some of the guards start to immediately whisper to each other. Others stare at Isaac with palpable confusion and anxiousness. Now, it is the Burgomaster who turns pale. As the shock kind of lies itself like a blanket, quite heavy to break through, the one who has the backbone to pierce through it is Lady Wachter, who stands up on the bench and declares to the people of Vallaki. Good people of Vallaki, do you not see what farce this man is playing? The town's safety pales in view of the draconic measures placed on this by this man. The church is deconsecrated. The safety is but a fool's dream. What good are these laws if the countess is kept away only for other monsters to go bump in the night? I say we seize the town from the clutches of this despot and start anew. The Baron has to control his horse once again as he swivels around it a bit more, then holds it tightly in as the two bloodhounds starts to growl rather loudly. My good Lady Wachter, why is it that every time something happens, you are the first to ship away at the seat of power? Do you really think that you, out of all people, could leave these people in these dark times? That you could keep them safe when the devil is knocking at the door at our every waking moment? Oh, Baron, you must be mistaken. It is you who ships away at the seat of power. I am merely here to prevent the town from falling into despair when you inevitably drop to the ground as you ship away at the last piece of your very pedestal. Instead of looking towards Vargas, she turns to the crowd once more. My fellow Wallachians, for far too long we have suffered under false pretenses. These years has shown us that the strict and unjust laws placed upon us by this dictator do not keep us safe. They torment us, hurt us, kills us. He kills us, she says, and points with her whole hand towards the burgomaster. He locks us up, and for what? To keep the devil outside because the Baron is afraid of our happiness? Even Lord Leonard Caven agrees. A beacon of hope for this valley of despair. He who comes from the outside world to assure us that there is hope, there is trade, there is prosperity in our future if we dare take it. But at what consequence? And what price, Lady Wachter? My measures might be extreme because our situation is equally so. You wish to consort with the devil? To purchase our freedom from the curse by enslaving us to it? What concessions will you bow to? What concessions will you bow us to? For this mistress to keep her happy? And what have you done to purchase their alliance? Where is my son, Lady Wachter? Where is he? If you think kidnapping him will change my resolve, then you have guessed wrong. I would sacrifice even him for the good of Vallaki. Could you say the same? Mother of troublemakers and fools! There's a slight murmur that goes through the crowd at this new accusation and this declaration of will. A murmur of uncertainty, as Lady Wachter seems a little bit stunned at this development, clearly not prepared for it. And she casts an eye towards Leonard.
Yeah. I think he takes a deep breath and makes himself a little bit more visible in the crowd and shouts out, "Your son wasn't kidnapped by any means. It is what he said. He ran away, found found evidence of that around his place. So,
Florin immediately barrels to you with a very sad look on his face and lifts you up onto his shoulder.
thank you.
And
I'll-
sorry.
But like,
Because you were kind of
I'm not
surrounded
here-
with people.
to tell any of you what you should be doing and what you should be doing. And I've only been here for a few days, but I've seen a lot. And I can't say there was much happiness around here. And I can't say all is well.
He's a
by a long
traitor!
shot.
Betrayer! He's consulting with the devil! Isaac, arrest him!
It has nothing to do with any devil. It's just the
Isaac!
mind of a normal person.
Isaac, what are you doing? Order them! Order the guards! Isaac doesn't do anything.
Try to think with your heart on what you think is right, and what you think is wrong. That's what I have to say. I look around and see
Yeah.
how
Um,
they react.
It was at this point Daphne also like kind of speak up
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like look straight at Vargas and say, "Oh Baron, as you said, Lady Vector is the mother of fools and troublemakers. Then what makes you? Let me tell you something. You are the father of a madman who experiment magic to change and alter the minds of an innocent girl by the name of Stella Factor.
What?
It was your son's action that drive her mad to insanity." And Daphne just hold up the Victor's diary, and I have concrete proof.
This is the end
you
of your
think-
days! Baron, you hear me? This is beyond monstrous! Wachter calls out. Then there's a loud scream that goes through the crowd. A bloody mess on the ground as a commoner falls beside a guard. Someone in the crowd shouts out, "Don't you all see this man only here is to hurt us? The devil is among us. Lady Wachter is here to protect us. Wachter, Wachter, Wachter!" There's a chant that kind of starts in this area of her name. Baron calls out over the crowd quite desperately, "Help me! That now that everything is not well in Barovia, guards to me! If Isaac has betrayed us, protect me! Hurt him! Arrest him! Ah!" Chaos starts.
I think I'll like speak up and say, I don't think you want to have it come to this, Malakovich.
You were drained out by the chaos and the shouts. People are moving quite quickly now. Like, it's basically time to roll initiative. There's no way to have such a calm tone right now.
Well, I shout, but yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
initiative.
saying
I mean, I would
cast
do that on my turn
Diplomacy on
anyway.
Leo, but I was muted. Bad.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
Yeah, I was
Aw.
gonna cast Diplomacy on you. Aw.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, the thaumaturgy, yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Hey.
by the time that the by
I forgot.
yeah, when the commoner falls to the ground dead, that's
Gods.
when like all reason
Yeah.
kind of left the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
There we go. Okay. Okay. There's a little bit for me to set up here. Bear with me.
Should I roll again? I really like my 17, but I think I misclicked that.
I mean, you can just change it to 17. The first roll counts. You just
Yeah.
click a token and then change it on the thing.
I don't. That's even better. Fuck.
Well, it's still a 17. I'm sorry, but it's still a 17. First roll always counts.
Yeah.
First roll, Brian.
Oh my god, that would have been better, but yep, that's fine.
All good rolls already off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright.
Roll check.
So I'm
Here we
only
go.
gonna roll one for bystanders, and one
Yeah.
select like collective check for Lady Walker's side, and one for Vargas' side.
Certainly. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
But you could also roll 50 different initiatives for every bystander and every
Yeah,
team.
no. Yeah, I'm not.
Mm.
No, for sure not.
Then 6 seconds of combat would take a year.
Mhm.
Well, it
Then
kind of still
we,
would take
you
a
know-
year because I still have a lot of people to move about.
Yes.
But they will happen at the same initiative count.
At least, yeah.
The initiative is on a dead person. That's funny.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
It's pretty funny indeed.
It's the most important bystander. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one that set it off.
Man.
For some reason, I'm at the bottom. I got skipped. Sad. Yeah.
Roll too high, you got skipped. Go back to
Feel
this.
like maybe giving Lady Vector the information that Victor does horrible things to her daughter might have not been a good idea.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it, but I mean, you did it. It's fine.
Wow,
Yay.
such low initiative.
I
That's
feel
fine.
like I just
What is that initiative?
Oh my god. It's amazing.
Wow.
4, 3, 2.
So basically, we're just right next to each other, so we can move
Yeah.
at the same time if you want. Something like that.
Okay. A second, I'm setting some shit up. Okay, yes. You two. Ow. Okay. All of you have the values that you should have. Yes. Okay. So, people are starting to move. They are running away from the square. Vargas is ordering people to arrest Isaac, to arrest all of you. Wachter is immediately getting aggressive towards the Baron because of what she has just
Yeah.
learned. What do you want to do, Leo?
Yeah, so, like, after saying what I said, but it got drowned out
Yes.
by, like, the movement and the shouting. Like, I have, like, still a high position as I'm off on right now.
Well, you are on the shoulders of Lauren.
Yes. I would like to look for, like, where the guy died. Since it happened just now,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I want to see, like, anyone suspicious around there. Anyone, like, any blood splatters go, like, since the blood splatters go, like, in one direction, I know that the blow came from another. That kind of thing.
Okay,
And,
make
like,
me
trying to-
make me a perception check with intelligence.
Alright. Good old 9.
There are some people, standing in the way, so it's a little bit hard to see. You're not entirely sure what you see.
And I guess I'll, like, try again, even like as loud as I can, to be like, there's no need to fight or cause any harm. It's only chaos, not what anyone wants.
Make me a leadership with presence and disadvantage.
Alright. Amazing.
Oh, amazing.
I'm
Disadvantage.
so good at rolling. Why do you don't need to give me disadvantage. You know? I'll do it on my own. How impressive am I? I do that, I'd like try to like stand up on Florin, but Florin is a little bit scared, like moves 3 steps away, and I could just fall down.
Oh yeah,
While I
yeah.
was talking.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And
And
it
like-
kind of gets drowned out in the screech.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, jeez, like mid talking,
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
and like just catch myself like on the
Yeah.
ground, just like fuck.
Yeah, that's your turn. That's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Daphne. You hear.
Uh-oh.
You hear him scream behind you.
I have a straight line, guys.
Oh god, oh
I
god.
mean, if you crave violence, then you crave
Let's
violence.
go.
It's your thing.
Let's go.
Yeah, the horse is kind of like this, but it looks a little bit crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, it's on the horse and stuff. Yeah. But you
Nay.
still attack him, of course. And you do act before him, so you have like your crazy stuff. You like
Yeah, I
attack
do
3
have-
times, right?
I still
Jesus.
have my crazy stuff.
You can like dash with a bonus action or something.
I can attack him 5 times right now if I
Oh,
want.
with action, yeah, with action surge. Poor guy. Hey, do you what you want to do? Really? Like, really? What will your character do? Right now. They hate inside you.
The hate inside you. Cave into the violence.
Yeah.
Cave into the violence.
You have cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vargas is on the horse, right?
Yes.
Can I, if I run towards him, can I do like a jumping tackle? Like, trying to grapple him off the horse?
You can grapple him, but pulling him off the horse might be.
I mean, after you grapple, you can
Okay.
move him with half your speed, technically.
Yes. So either you try to shove him off the horse. That's one action.
Okay.
Or you try to grapple him as an action.
And technically, technically you have 2 attacks, so you can do a grapple and a shove,
Yeah.
for example.
That's
Two
an
attacks.
attack, right?
Yeah, each is an attack action.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you could do it like with 1 action, you could do both shove and grapple. And even
So-
another thing, because you have 3 first round.
No, I have 5 with action search.
Yeah, but you don't know if you want to use that anyway.
I will try to shove Vargas off the horse.
Okay, then let's do an opposed athletics check. You do with Ron since you're the instigator,
Yep.
and I get to shoot.
What's your roll?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Duality, you always roll high, and I roll low.
Oh god. Football.
So you got 3 high rolls now. You better use them.
Wait, where are they? Interesting. Are they? Oh, down here perhaps. Oh yeah, shit.
Lakovic has like a...
Sorry, I'm setting up some other stuff. Ooh, 25. I thought you guys. It sounded like you rolled bad.
Well, it will, definitely just, counters me out sometimes.
The duality of our 2 players.
Yeah. So definitely get 3 good rolls, so be scared for the next 2.
Yep.
It's the same with soul checks between Sol and I.
Ah,
If I
yeah,
fail,
true.
if I fail, Sol wins.
Yeah, soul
And
checks,
the way
yeah.
around.
Well, I rolled a critical 20.
Ooh, jeez. We're dealing with the real trouble. But is it still higher than 25?
Well, I always argue that criticals
Okay,
have
sure.
a special meaning, unless it's like it's
No.
extremely supernatural. But Baron is holding on to his horse for his dear life. Yeah, his dear life.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna
We attack.
stab this.
Shove him again.
I'm gonna stab the shit out of.
All right. Another action.
You mean another attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second
So
attack because of the new thing you have. Extra attack.
I feel like getting rid of the leader will stop the fight earlier. So sorry if I did wrong. Sorry if I choose wrong. But
No, you always choose right.
Yeah, you're fine.
with my bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark this dude.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Do a soul check.
Cannot choose wrong. Can only choose what you
Yep.
can.
Ah, lost the soul.
That's fine.
You're so
We have
focused.
one on our team. Don't worry.
You're so focused. What should we have for that? That? Yeah, that
Yeah.
works.
And since he hasn't taken a turn, I have advantage on attacking him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Technically.
First turn definitely is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's hold on. Hit highest 7. So first is 2 attacks at him.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. One of those surely, hey?
Well, yeah, that for sure hits.
Yeah. Still having the damn knife. But no worries, no worries. I'll just roll damage for both attacks, right?
Yeah. Do it.
Bart is hit with this much damage.
Oh, 19.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an auto crit, don't you?
No,
What?
no,
No?
I have Hunter's Mark. That's with my
yeah,
action.
Oh. But where does the 2d2 come from?
Well, it's
So
a knife.
2 is the 2 knife. I hit it him
Oh,
twice.
this is 2
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Okay, yes.
Both hits at the same time.
Alright, it's 19 damage in total.
Oh, fuck.
Well, the Baron goes unconscious on top of his horse.
And he's done.
Vitality save throw. Twice.
Well,
You know what?
since he's an integral NPC, he doesn't die all, outright, but he slumps on the horse. You just stab him in the femoral, artery in his thigh twice, and he just bleeds out to the point he goes unconscious.
I'll action search,
Okay.
grab him off the horse.
Uh-huh.
I can, right? Because he's unconscious.
Yeah, I will allow it.
Put a knife to his throat.
Yeah.
With grabbing him off the horse, does that count as an
Yes,
action?
as an
grapple?
action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just looked to all the gods that's having any funny ideas. Just shout out and say, there's only one family who's responsible for all of this. There's no need for you, Valakian, to fight each other. Stop all these matters as what? Yeah, have a very... It's a very intimidating scene, but Daphne's holding a kitchen knife, so it's not that much. It's not that intimidating.
Alright. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you kind of rushed in there and with a blinding speed, you stabbed him and grabbed him. Fuck. Yeah.
In 6 seconds.
Yeah. What do you
Knife
think?
elf from my.
This kind of like I'm having deja vu from the first session.
Bruh. It is the first session all over
We
again.
are just missing
the
someone,
wolves?
just starving soul.
Yeah.
The
We just
wolves?
need someone on me and me dying at the same time, and we all.
I'll put Vargas like here next to me.
Okay, okay. That's fine. Kind of pull him off the horse. Horse gets a bit skittish. Okay, so what do you want to do?
Is there chaos here? Like so many chaos?
Yeah,
Like,
people
people
are
fighting?
turning their heads, but since you're looking that way, so you see a few of the, well, basically half of them. They're standing over here. They get
Right.
a glazed look in their eyes, and their mouth starts to froth.
Oh my god, it's the wine. Oh shit.
Okay. So they're either dying or turning to zombies. Is that?
Or
is that
just
what it
freezing.
is?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it is raining, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have a
So,
cloak by
okay.
now.
Okay. So are they people like fighting all around, basically?
I think running mostly.
Well,
now.
right
They
now,
supposed
you're
to
not
like-
entirely sure. You see, some of them are turning their backs, prepared to run, and some are acting very strange.
So it's around this area, correct?
Well, it seems to be everywhere. Like a few people everywhere. Like random people.
So can you, I wanna since it got my eye, I wanna go to one of them.
Okay.
Where-
Yeah. The closest one is for sure
This
here.
one? I don't see it. I don't see where you're pinging.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, yeah, the closest one is here.
this one? Okay. I'll go to him, wave my hands, and pull out the cloak and say, "Hey, are you okay?"
They're not responding. They're like grunting very low in their throat and are reaching out to strangle you.
They're reaching out to strangle me.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here's the wolf. Told you guys. Let's go. Okay. Let,
They're wolves.
can I react out of there, like cunning, something like that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
they're
not
not
attacking
act-
you. You're just seeing that
Yes.
he's going to attack you
Yes.
Yeah.
by being so close.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you can bonus action disengage if you may.
Yeah, I'll bonus action disengage and go like around here, placing myself right here, and shout towards to Leo and Stark, say, "Those weird-looking zombie things are gonna attack us like normal." And then I'll yeah, I'll actually oh yeah, sure. I'll pull out my lyre and use my main action to play Serene Display. So more healing.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, extra healing, that's good.
Okay. Starks.
Starbucks thinking like, of course there's no time, we'll actually try to get out of the guard just in case. And first thing, cast Detect Magic.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
I'll just let this rock.
And the only thing is just a little bit of burn in this house, that's it, I think.
Ooh.
A little bit.
Interesting.
You can burn this one.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to do this. The enchantment school has an aura of pink.
Mhm.
Oh, enchantment. Oh. Okay. That's a very good detect magic.
You can
see that
just
far.
see
Oh, right.
Starbucks just like
But I mean-
sides.
It's okay.
Of course, isn't gentlemen. We'll actually tell to Leo and Sol that they are just again magic stuff.
You right, this is there. Okay. You also sense a source of magic on the shoulder of Lady Wachter.
Oh. Yeah, the Starbucks will just yell that to Sol and Leo and actually try.
It doesn't
to
have
move.
a school, but it doesn't definitely have a aura.
Okay, and slowly try to get closer to Lady Wachter.
Okay.
And this will stop there.
Okay. All right. We had got Vargas aside. Vargas is out.
Wow.
Does he make that
Yeah.
save or no?
Yeah, he does a depth save.
Oh, I hope I mean, killing him is not like the worst thing. You know what?
Okay. Noted. But the one who would take charge first.
There's too many Daphnes in this house.
Yeah.
I think I'm having much fun right now.
Yeah, to be honest.
But you know, you gotta have a little bit of fun before everything comes down to shit, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree as well.
Okay. Actually, what? Who takes the words first is Lady Lydia. Lady Lydia.
This is so much funnier because I got my thing off, so I really don't know who's doing who.
All right. So the first thing that happens here is that Lady Lydia screams out.
Back to the not fun stuff.
The Burgomaster has fallen! Rally to me! Ignore Isaac! Let's fall back!
Wow.
Reformation Center, protect me! I am the Burgomistress!
Okay.
And there are people actually listening to her.
Oh. There's another person to.
Maybe she's the other.
The guard here, who was reaching out for Vargas, seeing, okay, can I roll a check here for that guard here? We're gonna keep his old loyalties and the new ones to Lydia. He's gonna keep his old loyalties. He's gonna go over and attack you, Daphne. With his actual weapons that he has. Oh god, okay, you got some stuff on you. Yeah, he's gonna attack you with his pike. Twice, 11 and a 20.
I didn't expect Vargas to drop that like.
I mean,
quickly.
he's an old man.
Yeah, he seems like, you know, wearing armor and shit.
But
you know,
still old.
wearing-
Yeah, but you get through the armor with hitting.
Yeah.
So you
he
just
doesn't
hit
have that
his
many levels. if that
old
makes
body.
sense.
And then you just put a knife in his whole old body twice.
Does a 20 hit?
His old
Yeah.
throat.
With
Yeah,
like
I'm-
Undersmark.
A 20 does hit, right?
Not dead. if he's dead, you
Oh
know.
god,
it's
I
not that
muted
worst guy
myself
to
on
die.
Discord. Oh my god,
Oh.
I'm so sad about myself. 11 and a 20. A 20, I presume,
okay.
hits.
Oh shit, he's hitting me? Okay.
Yeah, the guard rolled for his sympathies if he's gonna listen to Lydia, or if he's gonna keep his old loyalties, and this one definitely keeps his old loyalties. He's trying to protect Vargas by, like, attacking you.
Oh, wait. Even if
Hit
I'm
one.
trying to threaten them with a knife against Vargas' throat? Okay.
He's trying to
mean-
stab you to death before you can kill him.
Alright.
Or even
20
even get to Lydia probably as well, you know.
Yeah, 20 hit.
He's being
And-
loyal to Lydia, not to Burgomaster.
The second one, I presume, hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So that's 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Now that sounds like nothing.
Yay,
It's
normal amount of
stabbing me
damage,
with,
let's go. And they're not resistant
me-
to bludgeoning. Let's go.
Let's go.
Or maybe these enchanted guys are, who knows.
Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta leave. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so yes, no problem, Hess. No worries. All right. So, as the people, like, this complete chaos, the children behind Vargas is screaming. Guards are wondering who they're supposed to follow. Some are still loyal to Isaac and immediately are rallying to Lady Wachtter's side. Lady Wachter herself is pissed out of her mind and seems quite happy that Vargas is seemingly taken out. Lady Lydia is trying to rally those around her to follow her, to retreat. People are running away, screaming on top of their lungs, scared. And some people are starting to froth at their mouths, their eyes glazing over, turning quite zombie-like, as indeed Starix is seeing some kind of pink enchantment magic clouding their minds. And then from on top of the roof, coming from behind Isaac, is a very large bellowing tone of a Ristani father crying out in pain, screaming on top of his lungs Isaac's name. And with that, we're gonna pick up what happens next time on Curse of Father Torment. Woo!
Oh boy!